I was unable to record the live commentary of the first, about 10 minutes of this video, which was a good chunk of the exploration of Belurat. Most of the live commentary is going to be covering the boss of the area as well as the final bits of exploration. But when I started this out, between this video and the last one, upgraded the Fire Spark perfume bottles, see what they were like, and decided I'd start testing them against some of the enemies in the area, such as this scorpion guy right here. They did pretty well against these enemies, although, as you'll see throughout the video, I struggled to use them effectively most of the time. A lot of the enemies have fast attacks, and it feels like I need some fast attacks myself to throw out there, or poise damage. And the Fire Spark perfume didn't have either for me. Maybe if there's some Ash of Wars down the road that, do some decent poise with the extra damage, it'd be nice. But yeah. This part, yeah, this is the type of enemy I'm talking about. He's got a lot of hyper armor, he's got a lot of aggressive attacks. They come out relatively quickly. That fully charged R2 does enough poison damage to break him out of some of his attacks, but also they do a lot of knockback. In this footage, I've cut between me, picking up most of my items. I figured I'd keep this voiceover part sort of short and sweet, rather than dragging it out for a huge chunk of the video, so I've cut it down to mostly parts that I thought were important, me grabbing things, me testing out the weapons. They're really good against smaller enemies, like mob clearing, group clearing, stuff like that. They do really well. I definitely think they need to be dual wield. I'm right here. You're about to see I made a bit of a mistake here. There's a well behind me right now. And, what a use of the environment to the enemies. Launched me into a well. It did teach me that this well was here, which would come in handy later when I found the key for the actual well itself, but here I found some mesmer fire grease, which appears to just be fire grease, but better, which I did not expect something like a direct upgrade on that, but interesting to see that it's there. And then up here, I ran past a door that I would spend, I think, like 20 minutes searching for, which cracked me up because I didn't even notice it here. I would have felt a little bit more embarrassed about it had I actually found the door and seen that it was locked, but it was obscured in the darkness, and the phrasing of the key was a bit awkward. And in here, there's a really cool invader fight. As you can see, I bounce between all sorts of weapons. You're going to see that, but that's such a cool little bit of dialogue. And then they really amped up the invader NPC AI, and this guy has me a little frightened to fight some of the future ones because he fights like an effective PvPer. I usually find these fights to be pretty easy in this game, but his ability to roll catch and read me just felt insane. Like right here, his roll catch there. He throws that out because he knows it'll catch you. And he does right here. He combos me. Full combo. So I went and tried him again. Here's my second attempt against him. We added quite a few deaths to the death count in this episode. As expected when I'm exploring, the actual dangerous parts of Legacy Dungeons. Luckily, I'm really familiar with the heavy thrusting sword moveset, and he misplayed there, but he should have gone for the jump attack to roll catch me, but he backed up and healed. Parry. Gotcha. It's a pretty nice fight. And then I once again tried out the perfume bottles against this guy. And what do you know? I, again, was not a fan of them. I've heard good things about them from friends who are also playing through the DLC. So maybe if I stick with them a little bit, try them out from time to time, I'll grow to appreciate them. But as it stands, they're probably my least favorite of the new weapon types. I did manage to take them out at the end here. To be fair against this guy, such a cool... But to be fair against this guy, who drops this raising attack after defeating an enemy talisman, he is a fire guy, he uses fire, so I imagine he has some fire resistance. He's part of Mesmer's army, and they're big on burning stuff. So I imagine that my fire spark probably wasn't very good against him, because elemental damage. And then here, I found a pretty cool looking Ash of War, Shriek of Sorrow. Let out a big old scream of despair, and the lower your health is, the more damage it does. I don't happen to use the Occult Affinity a lot, though I could apply it to my weapon and make it keen. Most things that apply an affinity base their damage off of that skill. Like Beast Roar uses Dex, even if you put it on a heavy weapon. Between then and here, we run through a sewer, or a drain, and then we come across this storeroom key for the second floor, where I'm going to spend forever trying to find it where it goes to, because, as you'll see when I finally get to it, it does say the second floor of Belurat, and this is a gigantic vertical area, so I was stuck for a while on what the second floor of this map is supposed to be. But right nearby here, there's a cool little From Software parkour, traditional, although Elden Ring's a lot better about it. I can't imagine trying to Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2 roll my way through that. But right nearby, we find the key for that door that I saw when I died and fell in the well. Showed this to show that I did get the Revered Ash from this guy, the Revered Spirit Ash. Still currently just mainly using that to get, torrent buffs. And then there's another one here. I was expecting it to be a scatter tree or shadow tree, a fragment, but again, out in the open world against those fire giants, Torrent's gonna need all the health he can get. This guy, again, being nice. I found out that his chakrams are not a dedicated drop, like I said in the first video. They are a chance, and I just happen to get lucky. He also gave me his mask here, which, as far as I've seen, isn't a dedicated drop. And it raises your dexterity a lot, but lowers your healing. Checked out the arena, realized that it was a boss fight, but I hadn't finished exploring the area, so I just sort of grabbed the grace and moved on. We'll get to this guy later. He was a big pain, but I thought he had a fantastic fight. Down at the Scorpion area, I picked up a bow, which I'll have to try out, because I usually like having ranged weapons on my tunes. Happened to forget about this one. So, give it a try afterwards, see if it's any good, see if it compares to the Albinauric bow or the black bow, which are the kings of bows in my eyes. I also like to keep a great bow for invasions, for when people like to hide away from you up on high places. And then came across this shortcut. Takes you down to the starting area. Or I guess the beginning grace. I also would forget about the shortcut when I went to record the second part, so you'll see me run around this area a second time. But after that, I realized that I could go to this well. I decided to check it out, and what do you know? Poison Swamp. I'm happy this one doesn't slow you down because of what lies within it, but you can see me realize it's a Poison Swamp and instinctively step out before rushing back in. And in here, there's an ulcerated tree spirit. I tend to be pretty good at fighting these things, I like to think. Their moveset I have down pretty well, though I do make a few mistakes, largely due to, you know, me worrying about the poison in the area and me thinking that he'll add to my poison, and trying to keep track of my health bar while I'm trying to keep track of his moveset and make sure I'm taking my openings and he's not hurting me too much and all that good stuff. This would have been a good opportunity to try out that Mesmer Fire Grease, so I'll have to make sure that I remember that in future attempts against these guys, because fire is always really good against them. Yeah. Sometimes the environment makes these guys extra hazardous, like right there. I didn't know if I'd be able to dodge that grab. And with the amount of damage these DLC enemies and the versions of them point out, very likely that that grapple could have just one-shot me immediately. At least at this point, without my Morgott Room, or Boiled Crab, or Dragon Crest Shield Talisman, no real buffs to my health or my defense. All offense focused right here. And then he drops a talisman afterwards that's good for exploring this areas, and I presume other areas in the DLC, because Miyazaki and FromSoft really like their poison swamps, their rot swamps, their bleed swamps, their all sorts of swamps of nefarious things. I've been reading articles of Miyazaki in interviews saying that he's trying to find new and interesting ways to kill players other than poison swamps and such. But clearly not enough to remove them entirely, and I think, you know, what's a FromSoft game without a poison swamp? It's an interesting environmental hazard that you come across in each game that changes up your dynamic a little bit, makes you care about your consumables. It's always a good time, always a good time. Right there, he is down. That's the, immunizing horn charm. Raises your, poison resistance. Or it might just be the, I think it's robustness. And then, found this shortcut, and I'll let this little bit play out real quick.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
Feel free to expect that anytime we come across a big ladder that we climb. Takes me back. But reviewing this is making me realize I need to put down a sign for that. And then lastly, this guy dropped his sword for me. I don't think this is a guaranteed one either. I just think my luck for these guys is being pretty damn good. As well as this poison hand, which I thought was a hand-to-hand weapon, but was disappointed to find out it's actually just a fist weapon. Saw those in the trailers, and I've been excited for them ever since. And here's to the live footage. Enjoy. Alright, let's finish up the exploration of Belurat, the tower settlement, and then deal with what I presume is a boss at the stage front. For the earlier part of this, I believe there's one area that I just need to go and finish off, but correctly, for the earlier part of this, I was at a time that it was not okay for me to record my audio. Everything was really loud. I kept having cars and planes fly by. And overall, there were a lot of people at the house. It was real loud, but I wanted to make sure that I, you know, kept making progress on this run through. I felt like playing. Felt like getting some more Elden Ring DLC in. So, Okay. That way leads to the invader. Maybe I have done everything. Keep moving for a little bit. I got try to jump me. Got another buddy who's gonna try to jump me. We go up here. Sewer way. All of this leads up to the big boss of the area, who I haven't seen yet. The only thing I'm not sure of is I found a place for the sewer jail key. Not the sewer jail, the well depths, but not the storeroom. Alright, they followed me up. Come on, boys. We have an adventure. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, but the storeroom key says specifically that it opens the door to the storeroom on the 2nd floor of the tower settlement. I don't believe that I've opened a door with that key, despite... yeah, this was the shortcut. This was the shortcut. I guess that depends on what they're considering the 2nd floor of the settlement, because technically this out here would be the 1st floor down there, and then this would be the 2nd, but it wasn't considered Belurat till we here. So then if this is considered the 1st floor, that's a lot more than this. Yeah, leads to that ladder that takes me down. So it has to be somewhere in this area that I'm missing. Do another run. Hit me. Race here, use it to de-aggro. And while I'm here, go ahead and switch our physic to instead of boosting dexterity, we'll try out the Sekiro parry mechanic. Yeah. Good to. That's the door there. That was an area where I climbed up with the ladder. I just did a big circle. Maybe I'm taking it too fast. God, the movement on that. Time to run through that area a bit more slowly, see if I... I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere just bull horsing through like I've been. You should stagger from that. Stabbed. I love that they gave it a unique animation. I keep mentioning that, but always cool to see them doing something very interesting with critical hit animations. We're talking second floor. This way? Ahead. All the more be wary of victory. Got it. All right. Friend? Said victim, not friend.
Who art thou, stranger? By the look of thee, another of Mesmer's peons, methinks. Tell me, does thy kind never weary grow? How do these old bones fascinate thee yet? Our lands were by thy kind set aflame, our tower by thy kind veiled in shadow. Thou camest, robbing us of all, spoiling all. Have ye not basked in these deeds long enough? Listen, progeny of the wanton strumpet. For thy sins thou shalt have thy recompense. The sacred beast shall unleash its ire. Till then, with this old hag, do what thou wilt, for all the good it'll do thee in the end. For what reason dost thou falter, villain? Enact thy sordid work with fullest pride, else tuck away thy loathsome issue of. Begone! These lands were ours since times of old. Begone! These lands.
Hey. Horn Scent Random. She's another one of those horn scent folks. We met at the circle you just named Horn Scent. Not here to hurt you, not gonna. Boss required head, and then sink head. Yeah, I mentioned I thought when she mentioned the sacred beast that she might be talking about something that was gonna jump out and attack me, but let me go upvote this guy. Give him an appraisal. In that case, I don't think there's anything else I need to check out. Let's head straight into this stage front. At main Freya. Let's go and try this ourselves first. I hope that your quest line doesn't require you be summoned. Right. Who are you? Ugh.
O horn-decked beast from higher sphere delivered, take root inside the tower's sculpted keepers, and perched within, we beg of thee, rise.
Ugh. What the? Oh. Just realized that's... Oh, that's part of him.
Cruelty, woe, and those who plague the town.
Why do you have human hands and feet? Oh my god.
Trumpets fire.
Whoa. Oh my god. Lion, beast, dancing lion. Hey, get away from that. Oh, grapple. Am I dead? Ooh, I just narrowly live. God damn. Okay, here's a follow-up with that. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Crack that Morgot rune, pick some boiled crab, and then try it again. Pop the flask. Back off. Give me an opportunity to get my runes back. In doing so, sacrifice my follow-up. That's a grapple. I should not have tried to parry. Another one of these. Follow up here. Oh my god. Alright, he's got combos. I need to get this stuff down. Stab. And he's gonna do his spray. Jumpable. Oop. Lightning now. Oh my god, he's so cool! Alright, alright, alright. Back to wind. Imagine this is... Oh, he sends that at me. Okay. Thought that was one of those runaway moves. I need to wait to heal until he gives me an opportunity. Ice? Oh. Oh, oh, damn! Bro's got fucking moves. This again. This time, let's go in there. Wait, we already had our... I do want my misericord out, so we'll swap out the backhand blade, see if the right katana does us any better. Delete our boiled crab, get ready with the flask. Actually, I'll pop it right here. After him we go. Forgot that he follows up with that. Not bad. Pop a heal. Smash with that. He's gonna go into lightning phase, use this opportunity to heal. Okay, that move. Yep. Changing phase back into... Oh, Frost! At no set order. Oop, grab. He didn't do the roar sound effects, so I didn't know it was coming. Oh my god, did he just steal my heal? Under the side for that. Under the side for that. God damn. All right. I think that we just need to stay close to him. Okay, that's the follow-up. That's the... Can't jump that. Yep, stay right on you. Not getting me to go away. Oh. Cut. Transforming. Alright. A bit more confused on this phase. Something tells me I'm supposed to kind of play the long game, maybe? Got me cornered. He's changing forms, so I can handle the ice form better up close. Back off. This music goes hard. Closer. Oh. You're in the corner now, but he's going to lightning, which makes me back off a little bit in the beginning. He has a follow-up to that now. Woo! Yep. Can I throw a lightning bolt now? No. Oh, I'm out of heals. Yep. Damn! Adding a lot to the death count with this part. Jesus criminy. Alright. Low on Morgott runes. Just gotta get better at it, which I am improving. I think I'm gonna get rid of that Sekiro parry. Replace it with my dexterity one, so that I can actually get some use off of it, because I'm not finding good opportunities to block that. So instead, is it our dexterity knot? And then I don't think we need the poise up, actually. Take the physical damage negation talisman. Do I summon? My only concern is that I need to summon her. There's not a whole lot of NPCs in the main game that require their summoning, though, so I'm just gonna hope that I don't mess something up. Let's get in there. Alright. Good dodge on the boss's part. Oop, you got me! Not it, though. Take this opportunity to heal real quick. Alright, being near him when you heal heals him. Which is not cool. Ooh, critical hit. Let's go. That's what we like to see. That did not dodge that right. Breath. I thought I had saw the breath coming. Starting with the thunder phase. This phase is so hard for me, as I know his moveset, I just don't know where his thunder's going to be, so I have to judge on like a moment-by-moment basis if now's the opportunity to attack because of the random thunder strikes around him. Oh my god, I failed to dodge that twice. Okay, it's not when you're near him. He has some sort of like mechanic that I need to get down about when it's safe to heal and when it's not. Alright, another one of these. Down to 4 heals though, so I need to be real strategic with him. Alright, into the left, right to the left. These. Been told me we were going into thunder mode. Oh yeah, he's doing his big old multi move. Maybe that can be jumped. I'm gonna take this to heal. I'm gonna come at me. Oh, I don't know what to do about the stomp. No! Last heal. We have him low, we have him low, we have him low. No. No! Oh my god, no! I'd bro at like 1 HP. Have to invade sometimes to get some more great runes after this fight. Jesus. Alright, alright, alright. We have our strategy down. We're doing good. Okay. Alright, gotcha. Critical hit. Lightning phase. Transform again. Smack. Charge smack. Tornado, run to the right, run to the right, run to the right. Alright, do not run to the right. Heal. Get into smack. Transforming, safe to heal. Jump heavy. Alright, not enough reach even with the running follow-up. Doing this. Jump attack. Heavy attack. Lead proc. He's doing his super. Where is he? No. Oh, and is this it for you? Hell yeah! We swap to our gold scarab, get some more runes. Remembrance of the Dancing Lion. Hell yeah! Woo! Ah, Divine Beast Head. Oh my god. Oh, that was such a good fight. I really fucking dug that. Oh my god. The quality of these bosses, man. Damn, they started off strong. I'm glad I came here first. Divine Beast Head. Ritual headwear in the form of a divine beast's head used to perform the lion dance. It looked like one of those traditional, like, dragon dances, but with a lion. Worn by the very finest of sculpted keepers, alas, it no longer responds to the old woman's earnest prayer. Divine invocation heightens intensity of the storm alongside strength and dexterity, but reduces the restorative effect of drinking a flask of sacred tears. Alright, so similarly to, this guy. Okay, so it seems like all of these that invoke like a divine beast, a divine blessing, make you stronger at the cost of making your healing worse. So a focus penalty. Which, crap. Focus is your resistance to sleep and madness. Okay. Good in PvP, not so important in PvE. What's it look like? Okay. Kinda goofy. This is what I've seen people running around with, I guess. But also kind of cool. I imagine you could probably make some good armor with this. Does this make the bull goat look better? Yeah, it definitely makes the heavier armor look better to me. Or at least the bull goat. Could work well with Radon too. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, the fashion with that is gonna go hard. Now let's go see if that horn scent lady is good to talk with me now. And then we'll come back and see what lies in there. Small private altar. Definitely seeing the advantage of different weapons. This one has a lot of, still has the forward momentum with some of its attacks, but it definitely does more poise damage. I did like using the backhand blade in that fight though, even though I didn't end up beating the boss with it, because there's a lot of times where I could get attack opportunities in that I couldn't get in with the blade just because of this blind spot weapon art. The blind spot weapon art is really good. Alright, you got anything to say to me? Wearing the lion head. Does require an item? Ah!
Oh, such a joy to smell the scent again. Does a sculpted keeper stand before me? Oh, as I felt the sacred beast's essence fade, a great anxiety welled up within. Forgive this old woman her foolish fears. 'Tis such relief I cannot express. After an eternity of the mind, our voices have at last reached the heavens, as evinced by thy gracious arrival. Oh, oh, oh. I implore, vessel of the sacred beast, have my son accompany thee to war, and dance thy dance of beauteous color. Take vengeance upon Mesmer and his lot. They who betrayed us, aye, they who burned us, let them face in thy wrath their just deserts. My song will I sing, in service to thee.
Watchful spirit.
O sculpted keeper, channel thy color into the most resplendent of dances. My song will I sing.
That said.
Beast from higher sphere delivered, we beg of thee to dance and cavort, dance and cavort. Cleanse all that thou wilt, cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower. Cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny.
Interesting. Saying incantation. Incant, I'm assuming? Yeah. Summons a guardian spirit above the caster's head. Summon a guardian spirit above the caster's head. The spirit never strays far from the master, conjuring several apparitions participating. Take vengeance upon Mesmer and his lot. They who betrayed us, aye, they who us. Let them face in thy wrath their just deserts. Also curious as to... hey, can I wear this heaviest weapon in hand? Is the... this greatsword? Yes. Interesting. But that's just below what it is, because... oh, no, 15. That's a pretty big difference. Alright. Well, before we go to the Theater of the Divine Beast, let's head back to Table of the Roundhold and see what this remembrance can get us. Whether armor or weapons. Spells. Did have a lot of elements flying around the arena. What does his remembrance read? Remembrance of the dancing lion hewn into the scattered tree. I believe that's I've been told. I'll double check this, but I believe that's supposed to be pronounced shatter tree. Like shadow tree. The power of its namesake me on. When the Impaler's army assailed the tower, the ritual of the lion dance was turned towards martial ends, its divinity, its fury, its light, beauty. Finger keep.
Don't worry, my dear. I'll see it.
Any, do you have any new equipment? It's Moog. Then, get from Ash of War. Do any of these ones offer an Ash of War, or is this a new? Because I haven't spent any of my remembrances. Interesting, first Ash of War. Divine Beast Frost Stomp. Skill which imitates the wrath of the Divine Beast dance. Lift a leg up high and stamp it down with great force, sends a powerful wave of frost straight out along the ground. Can be charged to increase power and range. So like the ice axe, the ice rind axe that everyone was using to speedrun in this game's lifespan. And a charm depicting the crazed, cavorting dance of the Divine Beast conducted at the Tower Festival. Raises the potency of storms. Is that like the Storm Ash of Wars? I'd have to assume that that's Storm Ash of Wars. Okay. Interesting. Let's get back to it. Tower. This does lead somewhere, which I didn't expect. It's up to this big arena thing. Any NPCs move? No. Revered Spirit Ash. Oh. I'm assuming they're talking about Mikola? God, we are so high up. This is a beauty. Tower of Shadow message. Alright, what are we reading? That's probably on. A message left by Needle Knight Leda, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Mikola's trail. The gate of divinity lies in the tower sealed by shadow. This is surely where kind Mikola is headed. We are no Empyreans, but we must locate the path that will lead us there. I will follow the crosses east. Okay. Sealed and obscured by shadow. Riku. Alright, well then to that castle. I don't know if we were supposed to do that first, but I didn't. With nothing else to do then, let's head to the castle front. As the crosses said the last one would. Believe that we'll pick up on this in our next part, having just conquered Belurat. Thanks for sticking around. Next video should be up sooner than later.